doing that. And he
stopped talking. So he was talking?
No, he started to respond in the same way, almost like attempting words.
Like,
right? Yeah, like you'd say dada, say mama, whatever, and he'd like attempt it. And so he was on that path. So he was kind of like, maybe a year to 18 months. So which is kind of normal. That age they start to like talk.
And did they tell you that he wouldn't be able to speak?
Since so we went through the process and getting the diagnosis, we didn't know at that point what it was. We just knew at that point at 18 months that he started to not do that. And we actually wondered whether it was hearing, like he wasn't hearing us properly. And I think I kind of always knew that he was different, like he'd made a change. And then my wife, it was tougher on our marriage, because we approached it from different ways. And that's the thing with parenthood, like how kids, I think, can change your relationship. You start off as like this team, right? And you're like, you're gonna have kids together and it's all gonna be great. And then sometimes I think I've spoken to a few friends who have had kids and they're like, yeah, everything was great. And then all of a sudden I became like the bumbling buffoon that gets everything wrong.
I hear that all the time.
And you're just like,
that's why I'm single at 52. Well,
exactly.
I'm sort of single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not truly single.
Yeah. But that's got to take its toll at certain points. And you have to acknowledge it and be aware of it and go, hey, this is kind of like pushing us away from each other.
You have to. Yeah. And I have to say, something I'm really proud of me and my wife, that we really worked hard on that and on our marriage and doing what's best for our children and for Freddie, and his journey. So just to like go back to that, he stopped talking at all and kind of regressed to a point of like what you would say like a toddler is really, and then kind of stayed there. But Freddie doesn't have any of those things that like neurotypical kids have. Like he doesn't like care about what presents he has at Christmas. He doesn't care about, he's not I want.
He doesn't get excited?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
good.
Yeah, he's like, but about different things to what other kids, like Freddie will lose his mind if it starts raining outside and it's windy and things like, so natural elements, he's like in his element. And it's the most beautiful thing to see.
Yeah.
And I always say this, that like, when I look at Freddie, if I ever have any problems during the day, I look at Freddie and see how he's enjoying his day. And he's loving all the simplistic things in life, the earth, that life offers us. And I'm worried about what's going on in the bloody news.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care about any of that. He cares about his being right now in this moment around nature.
Isn't that something?
It's the most life gratifying thing. Freddie has been my biggest life lesson, because he just gets me to look at problems and solutions in a very different way now. I just approach it from a different perspective when I can, not always, it's hard. But when I look at him and I'm like, man, his wants and needs are so simple. And actually all of this over here is just complications. This is where it's at.
I agree 100%. It's amazing how sometimes we're forced to look at the basic things, the simple things, the connection with human beings that are the most important. And because we're so distracted with, all the being relevant and, promoting things, and doing things, and just, it's
just stuff.
Just stuff.
Yeah.
And then you notice Freddie and it just takes you to a place where you're like, hey, he doesn't need all that.
Yeah.
There's something really cool about that.
Oh.
And it's great that it grounds you and it kind of like takes you out of your head.
Oh, massively. People say like, because I know a lot of people have therapists and stuff, right? And
I do.
Yeah.
Do you?
I don't have one, but my wife does. She's always saying, you should do therapy. And I probably should. But people say, who do you think? And I was like, Freddie.